Most people will skip this episode. This is actually day 6 of the Upwork mentorship program. If you are new to this channel, my name is Jesse Kamara. I am a full-time Upwork freelancer, and I have been doing this close to 2 years. And I'm providing this free mentorship to people who wants to begin on Upwork or wants to scale their business on Upwork. In this video, I would be talking about Upwork contracts. All right, how does Upwork contracts work? So if you have been coming with me, you have been following me. This is day 6 and we are looking at contract. Most people think that this is not an important topic, right? And let me tell you, there are diverse opinions and ideas about Upwork contract. Everybody have their own way of thinking about it. But I'm going to tell you at the end of this video, I am going to tell you my key takes and my key, I would say like my secret sauce, something that you need to note down if you want to be successful. Because the thing is, it's not just about coming to Upwork, it's about being successful, right? I want you to be successful. I don't just want you to win one job, 2 jobs, or something like that. But I want you to be successful. I want you to do well on the platform. That is why I am going through all this step by step, explaining all of these things that you need to understand to be successful. And if you are listening, you've been paying attention, you know I've been really giving you good stuff out there. So let's begin. So now, what are first of all the mistakes that you have to avoid as a freelancer, especially if you are coming into the platform new? Number one, avoid to start work for anyone without a contract. All right. So what does this mean? It means that a client will send you an offer. So let me explain the process for you. So when you apply for a job, when you apply for a particular job or you apply to a particular job, what happens is that the client will send you an invite. You will receive a message on your message tab, right? So there will be a message. Okay, guys, so I think I'll just jump into my computer and then explain some of these things so that you see me. I may share information that I may not want to share with you guys, but I don't have a choice in this case because I really want you to understand how this is done. All right, so guys, so as you can see, you have the messaging tab here. Yeah, you have the messaging tab here. So when you receive an invite or somebody sends you an invite, you will see on this notification bell here, you'll be able to see a notification. Sometimes it just show like a red. There will be some a red mark here on this notification bell on this at this corner here. The notification bell there, you see it like a red. So always try to check that bell to know that if you have not received an invite. If you receive an invite, the invite will come like a message like this. You'll see like this, and then you can just click on that message. When you open the message, you'll be able to see the link to that invite, and then click on it and it will take you to the invite. And when you receive an invite, it will have a button that says apply. That's where you click and then apply for your job. All right, that's how you receive an invite. So when you apply for the job, what happens is that the client will receive your proposal. They will review it, and if they are happy with the proposal, of course, all of these steps we've gone through in the previous videos, so you can go and watch it. Okay. So when you receive that, when the client receives that proposal, they will look at it. If they are happy, they will send you a message. The client has a button that says message the freelancer or hire the freelancer. Okay. They will send you a message. When you receive that message, what will happen is you will see a red dot around this message tab. There will be a red dot that tells you that it even tells you whether it's a single message, double message. It tells you the number of messages that you received. So you see it on this here. So when you receive it, what you will do is just click on it. When you click on it, the tab will open like this. So for me, this is a job actually that somebody sends me and says, what was it? Let me see. Okay, this is somebody sends me an invite. This particular job, like somebody sent me an invite. Hi Jesse, your profile looks like a great match for senior web. So this was like an invite that somebody sends me. So the person saw my profile and then they sent me. They posted a job and they saw my profile and then sends me an invite. And then what I did was to send them a proposal. So yeah, so this is how you receive like a message from someone and then you have a chat with them. So I don't want to show some of this information because, guys, as you can know, this is something that should be really private. All right. Okay, guys. So I was just trying to show you some of the things that you should expect. So you will receive a message and then you respond to that message. So when you respond to the message, what happens is that the client will also receive that message. And then you guys will probably organize an interview. You go to the interview, you have that discussion. Once that interview is finished, before you start work, when the client say, "Oh, please start to work," ask them to send you an invite, an offer. You need an offer. So what is an offer? They will create a contract. There is a tab on the client end wherein they have to create a contract. Say, for instance, if it is a fixed contract, they will decide whether it is a fixed contract or it is an hourly rate. So when you are applying, of course, that's why when they are even advertising the job, they select whether it is hourly or fixed. Then when they send the advert, so when you are applying as hourly or fixed. So when they are sending you the contract, it should be that's what you applied for, right? Like if you applied for a fixed contract, then it should be a fixed contract. With a fixed contract, actually, it comes with milestones. So what it means is the client will decide that they were going to pay you $1,000 to build them maybe a landing page of a website. So if they will say, build me a landing page of a website and put all the criteria and then submit that, that will be a milestone. When you complete that work, that's the time. So what happens is the client will send you an offer. Then you will accept the offer that, yes, I want to take this offer. Then the client will create that milestone. That milestone, the client should fund the milestone. What it means is that the client has to pay money. So the client needs to activate for fixed contract. So I want to take a step back because this is really important, guys. Because if you don't do this, what will happen is that you will work for nothing. And I don't want you to work for nothing. You've been working with me and I want you to be successful. Okay. So let's start with, I'm not going to go to the fixed contract here. Let's go to the hourly contract. It's a bit easier. So for the hourly contract, what you need to do is basically the client needs to send you an offer, then you accept the offer. When you accept the offer, the next step for you is for you to download the how do you call it, the Upwork desktop app. You need to download it. So let me see again if I can go to the, okay, yes. So let me show you how to get the desktop app. Okay, just want to make sure you guys, we can do this practically. So as you can see, this is the desktop app. It's at the bottom. So basically I'm logged in into my account. Let me see, let me come again so you can see now. All right, reverse again. So I'm here, then I just scroll down to the bottom. You scroll down to the bottom and you see the footer. On the footer here, if you see, you will see the desktop app is here, right here. So that app is what you have to download if you have a hourly rate, hourly contract. So you can select which version. Is it Mac OS or Beta OS? For me, the Upwork already know that I'm using Mac. But if you are Windows, you can select the kind of operating system that you have, and then you can download the desktop app. So this desktop app is an app that is going to be installed on a desktop, and that is what you have to use to track. If you don't know how to do this, if you want me to create a separate video to show you how to use the app, please drop a comment below. But this is how you have to use it. All right. So now let's come back. So once you download that app, and then you will start to track. So what happens is when you download the app, you will open the app and then log in with your Upwork credentials. They will ask you to log in. So use your email and password that you use for your Upwork account and then log into the app. As soon as you log into the app, Upwork will upload the contract that you've already signed. That is the hourly contract. Then you will see it, you will click on that contract, and then you start tracking your hours. Guys, if you want a special video for that, let me know on the comments below. I'll create that. All right. But then that's how hourly contract. So when you begin to track, basically they take a snapshot every 10 minutes, and then you start making money. You will see the first 10 minutes, every snapshot is recorded, and then the money begins to add to your account. You start seeing the money that you are making on your account. If you go to overview, you will see the money that you are making. All right. So that's how it works. So the number of hours that you work per week, that's how they are going to pay you. So that's how contracts works. And then the next thing is the fixed contract. The fixed contract is a bit risky. Now with the hourly contract, once you make your money at the end of the week, the money is moved. And when I say at the end of the week, it's basically on Sunday 12 midnight. The contract, that like the week will change. That will be another week now. 12 midnight, where as long one after 12 midnight on Sunday night to towards Monday, the week will change. So your money will be moved from in progress, it will move to review. So there the client will have chance to review. Let me show you. I think you guys have shown you already. So it will be on review, and from review you will see it will be moved to pending. So if you are a new freelancer, you have to wait for about 10 days before the money is available to you. So it will be on review for about 5 days, and then it moves to pending another couple of days, then before it can be available to you for you to withdraw. All right. So if you want to watch how to withdraw your money, I have made a video for that. You can check the channel. There is a video that shows you how to get paid on Upwork. I went through all the processes. So now, once that is done, one thing that you have to note is that hourly contracts are protected. What does that mean? It means the client, as you can see, there is a process. So both you and the client are protected. So once you have worked those hours, the snapshots have been taken. Basically, you have to know that snapshots are being taken. And as long as the snapshots are related to the work of the client, you working for the client, then that is fine. The client can no longer say, oh, I'm not going to pay Jesse because he has not done any work. No, the client will have to pay you. Otherwise, they will file a petition. If you file a petition or the client file a petition, Upwork will review the work that you have done. They will look at all the screenshots, and if the screenshots are related to what the client has asked you to do, then they will not refund the money. But if you are taking, maybe the client has asked you to build a web page, and then your screenshots are showing you watching YouTube tutorials or doing something else, what will happen is they will take the money and refund it to the client. So both the client and yourself are protected. So you have to be careful when taking the screenshot. Don't take screenshots. When you know you are not working for the client, don't take screenshots. All right. It is only when you are doing the client's work, that's when you take screenshots. So you have to know that. Next, let's go to fixed contracts. Now, fixed contracts. Fixed contracts basically means that I was assuming that you know what fixed contract means. So fixed contract means that you are going to be paid a fixed amount of money to deliver a fixed amount, a fixed task. All right. Fixed amount of money for fixed tasks. So that's how it works. So in that case, when a client has recruited you and they said, oh, I want you to start working, the first thing that you have to do is to tell the client that please send me an offer. And one thing that you have to know, the protection with hourly rates is more stronger than the protection for fixed rates. All right. So for fixed rates, there is some steps that you need to take, and you have to be deliberate for you to get paid. Otherwise, you will get scammed. Somebody will tell you to do work for them, and you will finish the work. They will take the result, and then they don't pay you. That is why I want you to pay attention carefully, and I'm going to walk you through step by step. So once the client sends you an offer, you accept the offer. The client now will go and create a milestone. When they create a milestone, you receive a message that a milestone have been created. However, what you actually need is you want the client to activate the milestone. All right. Activating the milestone means that the client is actually going to put money they are going to put money for that milestone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this process with a freelancer that I'm working with, so that you see how this is done, because it's really important that you know how to do this. All right, so let's go to my computer. Let me show you how this is done. All right, so you see what exactly happens from the client's end. I just remember that I have to, settle my freelancer. So let me just use that opportunity to kind of so let me go to my client account. So I'm going to walk you through a process of really this is how the client sees the dashboard, where all the staff that the client is working with, all the people that the client is working with. So let me go and see. Okay, this is the guy. Fund and activate milestones. So you can see this is as it shows there. Let me go back so that you guys see. So you will see here that they are asking me to do what? Fund and activate a milestone, right? So you need to do this. This is really important. That's the wrong guy. Actually, that's the wrong guy. I'm not okay. Okay, let me just come back to this guy. Okay, this one. So this guy is amazing. So I'm going to work for. I'm going to. Yeah. All right. Name of milestone. So you can see. What I was explaining is this. So you can see that this guy, we've worked on a couple of milestones. You can see one of them is this one, paid. The other one is this, paid. Another one is paid. So you can see the milestones that are, as I used to tell you, that I'm also hiring freelancers. I'm working with freelancers. So some of these things that I'm telling you is not crap. This is something that I'm doing. And that is why, for some of you that have stayed and watched the video up to this level, you are going out to enjoy how this works on the back end. So basically, what the client needs to do is to create a milestone, a new milestone. So they will add a milestone. So like I'm doing it now, I'm going to add a milestone. The name of the milestone is basically TikTok creative program. All right, TikTok creative program, and the cost is $150. I hope I have money on my credit card. I did not prepare for this. You guys have. Delivery dates, I'm just going to put. So create 12 minutes video for TikTok creative. Okay, let's do this together, because I think this is really a good learning thing for you. So this is how the clients will create a milestone. They will put a description. Sometimes they even um, go deeper and provide specific things, so they can add as many details as they want. And I can save this milestone and add another one, but I just want to save because this is the only one that I want to create. All right. So what happens is that this milestone will be created. All right. So this milestone will be created. What will happen now? Upwork is telling me that, okay, you need to activate this milestone. Okay, you've created a milestone. Can you activate and fund the milestone? Most some clients will just ignore this and leave it. So if you now go, you can now see that fund milestone. Now the milestone has been created. What happens is that this freelancer will receive a message. All right, they will receive a message that the Jesse has created a milestone for you, and then they can look at that milestone. See, so they have received this message that Jesse updated the contract name TikTok. So they have received this view contract updated. So they can now come and view if they want to view it. They can see the same message that I'm currently seeing. They will see it from their end. Now, but what you have to note is that I have not activated the milestone yet. So you have to go and check. So what I will say is go and check and see if the milestone has been updated. Otherwise, you will just see a milestone created like this. It is pending. All right. The milestone is pending. It has not been activated. All right. Fund milestones. So now I am going to, since this is my account, remember that this is a client account. So I'm going to fund the milestone. So I need to fund the milestone. So So yeah, so what I need to do is basically click on milestone, and there I go. So I have a couple of credit cards. I think that one will work. So what I need to do is now all this message that I'm getting, the clients will be able to see this freelancer will see that information that I have created a milestone, and he will be super excited to know that I have funded his milestone. So I'm going to now fund the milestone. So I'm going to click fund the milestone, and then what will happen is, as long if I have money on my card, the milestone will be funded. That means the money will be taken from my card to 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 the Upwork platform. So basically, the money will now be moved from my card to the Upwork platform, which means now you can see activate. Now you can see the milestone is active and funded. This is really important. Let me zoom that. The active and funded. The milestone is active and funded, right? So this means that you know how the milestone has been funded. So the money currently is with Upwork. Upwork will now take the money from my account and put it on their own account, which means if if I don't want to pay the freelancer, the freelancer can dispute this milestone, and then Upwork will review the work. Then, because Upwork has the money, so they will decide whether they will give some money they can either give all of the money to the freelancer, or they give me back the money, or they can give some money to the freelancer and then give him back the money. So these are difficult to dispute because it's about explanation. So what happens once this is done? Now you see it says pay. So if I click on pay, what will happen is that Upwork will take the money and pay the freelancer. It means I have received my work, right? But now what is important is that before I click on pay, the freelancer should have submitted the work. So as a freelancer, you should submit your work. When you submit your work, that I've done this, I've finished the landing page for the website. Here is the link to the landing page, and the client reviews it. They are happy and they are okay. They want you to move to the next milestone. Then they should pay you for that milestone that you've already completed before you move on to the next milestone. Do you understand? Don't allow to you to don't allow the client to say, "Oh, work on that other milestone. Once you do, I'll just group and pay." No, let them pay you for each milestone that you complete. Otherwise, they will hold on to your money, and then at the end of the day, paying you becomes a problem. So what happens is that I can now add another milestone. I can add as many milestones as I want. But what is really important, if you are working milestone by milestone, when you finish it, even if you decide to work on a group of milestones, once you finish those milestones, make sure the client pays you, and then you move on to the next milestone. This is how it works. So basically, now when the clients come, they will just press, once you submit your work, they will just say pay. And once they click that pay, the money is now removed from Upwork's account and then put on the freelancer's account. That's how it works. By the way, you see here 150, and then at the end, I paid about 157. That's because Upwork is taking some percentage out of this. So you can also see that payment of 100. You can see that here. Payment of 157 has been applied to your financial account. So that has been applied to my account. All right, guys. So now, I don't know for you, but I don't think you have ever seen a video as detailed as this, going into all of these details. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to give you the best content. I want to show you that I really appreciate you, and I want you to be successful on this platform. I don't want you to be duped. So therefore, why won't you help the channel to grow? Why can't you subscribe, like, and share this content? Because this is beneficial, right? And also, I want you to know that some of these things that I'm providing, I'm only doing it. I'm taking a risk, for instance, showing my information online. And that's because if I don't do it, no one else will do it. All right. So, guys, keep appreciating you. And if you enjoy this content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and keep sharing this content. Go and follow me on Instagram, African Notes, and also on X, as well as LinkedIn and TikTok. Please, let's keep in touch, and thank you. See you on the next one.